Okay, all that stuff where your widower... Holy, what the hell? Your wife's shrine is like 5 miles away. Good thing we just got that camp, but my god. That's far. Lord Wolseley, this is where we saw Blackwall? And then, yeah, the same lake here. Okay, we can go there later on. For now... Let's go for now. We will go back to the war room. We should probably go to the war table to begin with to finish up the quests and start new ones. The missions, war missions. Since we have a main quest here, it might automatically activate a cutscene or something. Okay, I'm back in the war room. Nobody's bugging me. Even though you all told me to come back here.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
Right. Bees. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tended his fingers and sneered. Of course! Quite disturbing. Now we can throw bees. A jar of bees. Okay, fantastic. Gather coin is done. Gives us 96 coin. Great. Gold! Well, it's gold, it's not just coin. Drop and grab. The papers we received from Sarah's friends document a lord's sabotage of a rival's marriage. Quite the scandalous affair, very useful in plying our influence. Oh, great! Fantastic. Even Josephine enjoyed it. Okay, I'm surprised they haven't bugged me about anything that happened at Redcliffe? No? Maybe later on? Oh, wait, you want me to like... Whoa, 15! Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Redcliffe Castle and the mage who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Garion Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Lavalin and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Lavalin to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat, while Alexius' attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. Champions of the Just. Note, choosing the Templars will make it impossible to work with the mages. Yeah, it's one or the other, but can we talk to the Templars first, just like how we talk to the mages? I don't think so. Liliana and Josephine have been working tirelessly to convince, coerce, and win over some of Orlay's most influential houses. 10 noble houses will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach, traveling to the Therenfall redoubt, and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with them, or face the wrath of Orlay. The Inquisition has promised the Herald of Andraste as its voice in these negotiations. Okay. I don't really know what this is about because we didn't really get to talk to anybody here yet. Maybe let's focus on the other stuff for now then. Okay, these are all completed already, but anything that needs completion? Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. The Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organization such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed, when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. Consider it. Yeah, I feel like we dealt with this already back in Origins. The treaties are really blight specific. It doesn't work for anything else, but you could try. Josephine says, this could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thedas remembers how we were saved. I can use the treaties, leverage the goodwill owed to the Wardens, and use it for the Inquisition. Sure. You're the only one who can do it anyway. No need to think.
At your service.
What is this gigantic... Oh, address a chantry in Valroyo. Yeah, this is completed. This is done. There's just a giant sword here. That's all. Wait, if it's completed, you're just gonna stay here? You're not gonna go away? Or maybe it goes away later on. Investigate the strange chalk markings. Excerpts from Rector's reports. Do you know this sign? A triangle pointed down, 2 wavy lines through it. A lookout spotted it in chalk on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Arkin thinks she saw the symbol, or something very like it, scrawled in a ledger that belonged to the Comtesse de Bayard. A sweep was done, as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end, we do not know. Liliana, what about a decoy outpost set up near a trade route and watch carefully? If someone decides to take out their piece of chalk, we'll have them. Or Josephine could look into it. No, I think Liliana being stealthy probably works. That's fine with me.
Let's see what we have.
You see though, Cullen is not good for any of these. Unless if we need like a giant group of people. Chantry remains. Oh, this is the one I was trying to do before. No, it's a different one. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Hevara in the Val Royale market had the desired effect, to a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition can leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. Oh, no, we're not gonna... We're not gonna send soldiers to this, okay? This is too strong army, I think. I feel like Josephine would be good. Very rarely do I want to send soldiers here. But they can offer protection, but the second part, remind clerics they are not out of our reach? In a threatening way or in a protective way? Because that sounds threatening. Like, they're condemning the Inquisition and you're gonna send soldiers to threaten them? I think not. Why don't we leave it at that for now? As for... well... between the mages and the Templars, at the moment, I think I lean towards the mages just because we got a head start on what's happening there already. And if I don't do it, then the whole thing with Felix and Dorian, we're not gonna see to the end of it? Whereas this one is like, I'm not even sure what it's about. It's about doing some negotiations in Orlais. Well, we don't have to decide right now because we have a whole bunch of other stuff too, so let me walk away for a little bit. We can probably talk to some of the people around here.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Sarah's happy about the jar of bees recipe.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Blackwall. We haven't talked to Blackwall. Hi, Josephine.
Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Okay.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
When you've seen that many things, you don't necessarily want to share them with everybody.
That will help.
Good. Good. That all for now? Okay. Damage bonus against demons. Shade! Codex updated. Yeah, we can use this time to read the codex a little bit too. It's a good time for the clock to tick. Which one was a shade one? I don't remember. This one? Oh, researched damage against demons increased? That's it? Yeah, I think these dots, that's what it means, right? We can get multiple thingies, and then if we only have one entry, only one lights up. But the entry itself, I think, is the same. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's talk to Blackwall, maybe.
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk
Or even
only where
Vivienne
you
here.
would bid me.
Yes?
Can we talk about what happened at Redcliffe? I don't think so, actually.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Did we not ask this one?
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royale. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool. skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
Depends on how the Templars think, but the Templars as an organization, can it exist? Or is the concept of the Templars just no good to begin with?
Altogether.
The Chant of Light is beautiful, sister, but it's just words. People need more than that right now. They need action. Look at Mother Giselle. You could do worse than follow her example.
I heard the Templars have withdrawn.
Seems odd. I can see them breaking the Chantry's chain, but not running from a fight.
What do you know of the Templars?
Where do you think they get their lyrium?
I don't know what the Templars are doing at all. It's not transparent to me.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
What about Welonz Kuzlan? She disappeared too? Oh my gosh.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Dwarven puzzle box. We're missing 5 obsidian.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Blackwall is over here, next to the blacksmith. Makes sense, because their names have black in it. We haven't checked on Solus in a while. Let's see. Hey.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I'm not saying that the Chantry doesn't do good work, but there's more to life than singing and praying. You used to feel that way too.
How I feel has nothing to do with what must be done right now.
Dispels the darkness upon us.
What must be done right now? We're trying our best, but no one even knows what we're trying to do. Close the breach, yeah, but like how? How does any of that work? No one knows. That's it.
Carry on.
I did do a little bit of inventory adjustment before I walked over here.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
Darkness upon us.
I didn't sell anything yet. I had to give that Kunari looking armor to Blackwall because surprisingly I had nothing else. I don't even have a helmet for him. Yeah, so he's gonna look like that for now. I don't want to buy anything for him though, and he is he's a shield and one-handed weapon warrior as well. Okay. What am I trying to do? I'm just thinking here. Valuables, we can sell some of this stuff. And then Blackwall is outside then. There's a little exclamation mark there, but that's the special shipments again.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
You know, Arnsberg, you actually are a good rider under all that fop.
Thank you. Kindly.
Under all that
You
what?
still belong up with the nobles, but I'm glad you stayed down here in the dirt with us peasants.
I had the most selfish of reasons for it, honestly.
Oh.
The Inquisition scouts
Let
are getting
all
all
repeat
of Master
the chant
Dennett's
of
best
light.
horses.
Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Let's see if we can see another horse here. Actually, is this supposed to be the horse that I've selected? And try a Dracolisk. Mountain Dracolisk.
Inquisition?
Oh, I never noticed it. Yeah, this is the specific one that you picked for your mount.
Repeat the chant of light.
This is kind of scary
Only
looking.
The word dispels the darkness upon us.
Blackwall, you alright?
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
It wasn't a conscious effort.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Being up front is better than knife fear.
It was a foolish thought.
Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Are we assuming the people who killed the Divine equals the people who made the breach equals the people who's making all this happen right now? I think we can make that assumption. Hey, where are you going, dude? Gonna leave? We can probably do quite a bit of armor modification and all that. Hold up though, let's talk.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
No, we'll leave it for last so that he'll just think about it, just like with Colin.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
You're Warden.
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher then. Ferelden.
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
What did you do before you became a warden?
He just said don't ask.
A soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
Atoning for something?
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well. I'm here.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Conscription makes sense when it's a time of blight, but outside of it, it's kind of crazy because you have that whole thing about how they'll eventually get called and basically die. So without a blight, they're doing that for no reason.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
What? How come I've never heard of you? We were looking all over the place for more Wardens. We didn't find you?
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Really? You need one senior warden to do the joining ritual, and then you need to pass on your knowledge and all that, right? So it feels like it's more of a group activity. How can you conscript and be alone?
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd?
Yes.
The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
No, but I'm kind of curious if you have any visions, dreams, nightmares. And why are the rest of the Wardens gone? Because remember, we used to dream about the Archdemon and all that, and maybe the breach would have triggered some new nightmares too.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Well, it's always good to have an extra man just helping us and all that, but
Yes.
he's not as helpful as I would like him to be.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more. More men. Better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate. Devoted. You inspire them. Build on that foundation. And you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
No pressure at all.
What do you think about all this trouble between the Mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
Ever? Ever is a long time. But there's a lot going on though. In addition to the war, there's the general shakiness in belief of the Maker, because why is the Maker punishing us right now by opening up a hole in the sky?
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
Me neither. I'm really here just to help out in any capacity I can in regards to the peace, but the Chantry part, especially as an elf, I don't even believe in the Chantry, I don't believe in the Maker, so when Cassandra says stuff like that, I don't know what to think.
What do you think of Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
There wasn't anything good in there, don't worry. There was a part where they make you walk naked. That was the one big thing.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Talked with Solus the other day. That man knows all there is to know about everything.
That's what he wants you to think. Don't fall for that pretentious crap.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? His descriptions of me are colourful, to say the least.
You mean his writings about Grey Wardens, or you specifically? I wonder where Bethany is.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Last time we dined, Sarah put away 12 potatoes, an entire roast duck, and 4 different tarts. I'm not sure where any of it goes.
Put away, like eat? My gosh.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Talked with Solus the other day. That
No.
man knows all there is to know about everything.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen.
My other advisors.
He's seen the best and the... Still, I trust him to watch my back.
What do you...
Cullen.
My
Still,
one advisor?
I trust him to watch my... Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants.
Oh.
And doesn't even care.
Why does she have to know any of that? She's figuring it out. It's fine, whatever. Leave her alone. As long as she's helping, I don't care. Okay. Wait!
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Wait, I'm so sad. Hold up.
At your service.
Oh, thank God, I thought we lost it.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by these days.
You can have more if you like. I store them in my private quarters.
Oh my God.
Well, I was not expecting that. Thanks for the tempting offer, my lady. I'll have to consider it carefully.
That was very forward.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
I don't think it's a coincidence that all of the Grey Wardens are gone, though. And then for some reason, he's okay. He's not here. Did they all get called? But then, like, this guy didn't get called? Weird, weird. I'm just checking this place out, this side out, because I haven't been to this side before. Maybe there's not much around here, but I gotta check, right? I hear animals. There's half a thing built here. Dogs. Yet again. We've never been here, right? It's just sort of outside. Yeah, when I was walking around, it kind of felt like things were thundering earlier. I don't know. Oh, this is just the beginning. Oh, it's this area. I didn't know that's where we were. Huh. The Penitent's Crossing. Pilgrims seeking to visit the Temple of Sacred Ashes are allowed to ride as far as the bridge known as Penitent's Crossing. Then, whether they be sick or healthy, young or aged, the pilgrims are expected to walk by the temple sisters who supervise the bridge. All but the very sick and old are asked to shed heavy coats as they cross the bridge, allowing the cutting winds to strip their prideful fixation upon this world from the flesh. The bridge is also of significant military value, used especially for these purposes in the years since the Fifth Blight. As a choke point against the bandits, rebels, or even darkspawn stragglers, the bridge serves as a defensible fortification to protect the Temple of Sacred Ashes from threats. What was that notification just now? Was it one of the operations finishing? I didn't read it. Probably. Oh god, can we do something about this? Oh. Okay. But you're letting me collect that, aren't you? No? Fine. Maybe let's make our way back inside then. What? Oh, wow. It's showing the other part of the map. Not even on the same side anymore. I'm just thinking if we should go pick between the mages and the Templars right now, or should we go explore some of the other stuff? Like Fallow Mire. All that stuff has been done for a while, we just haven't gone there yet. Wasn't one of them about Grey Wardens too? The one in the Storm Coast or something, so that might be a good one to go to. But, maybe let me spend a second just checking out the armors and the upgrades and stuff. I think we can probably just apply some random upgrades to what people's wearing. But in general, yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna keep the armor we're wearing, just because we're in the beginning right now. It seems like we're gonna be switching armor quite frequently. Hold up. Didn't actually have that much armor to modify and all that, because I don't have many schematics. So maybe that's something I should be looking into buying more of. Okay, is there a new thing? No, this is the finished thing.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
Why is he here? Go back to Val Royeaux or whatever. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Oh. Griffin robes. Hey, wasn't there one where it was basically Josephine only? A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care— Oh, it's this one. I'm sorry, I read My Dearest Vivienne, and I was like, okay, this is not the Josephine one. We read this already. Vivienne says, Josephine, you gotta deal with this to save your reputation. We need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits. Please do so.
Let us begin.
Alright, and then, yeah, we do have this one as well. I'll investigate it later on. I was thinking this time we should go to the Storm Coast. Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. Yeah, she sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but nothing else after that. We can meet the Iron Bull Company here, and maybe bring Blackwall as well, since we're looking for Grey Warden stuff. And We have a different tank other than Cassandra now. Isn't that great? People to bring. People to bring. I kind of like what Vivian has been doing with the ice. It's been pretty cool, but I'll have Solus back. And who? Solus and Sarah still? I don't want to care about party composition. I want to bring a million mages if I can, but I don't know if I can anymore. Because this time it feels like the type of party member does matter more. No one's gonna tank if we have 4 mages.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief.
Don't call me that.
The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
It's raining hard. That means that spells trouble for the bitrate of the video. What is that noise? Jar of bees! Summons a swarm of bees at the target location for 30 seconds. Okay, well, this one we gotta try. Forget about the regeneration potion. Bombs and potions are the same slots now? Blood Lotus. Okay, sure. Alright. Well, oh wow, yeah, look. Blackwall, looking great, I suppose. What is that noise?
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Anti-venom. Apparently this is like repeating endlessly, so if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. I don't really care about it. Oh boy, what's going on here? Okay, let's see. We have cleaning house. Inquisition soldiers were dispatched to meet with a group of bandits operating on the Storm Coast. Inquisition lost contact with its soldiers before their planned rendezvous with the bandits. That's our main thing. Wardens of the Coast. Wardens of the Coast. Memories of the Grey. Memories of the Grey is like a Blackwall. It's the artifacts that Blackwall told me to look for. So there's some signs of Grey Wardens around here. And Varric has some red lyrium stuff here as well. Quite a bit, actually. What the hell? That's a lot. Grey Warden stuff? Okay. Let's just... Oh. Wait, you're right here? You're literally right here? That close? Wait, am I following the right thing? I guess I am. Ooh! 7! 7 elf fruit. Serpent stone. That's new. Oh, God, okay. I'll get that, and then whether we actually pick up the shards, we'll see. Oh, please, please, please. Thank you. One. Oh, they're fighting. Should we do something about that? Nah, they can juke it out. Do your thing. Up there? Come on, where's the third one? They're close to being done. Is that... I don't know who that is. Here we go. Alright, should we do something about that? Should we join? Probably. Who are they? Iron Bull. Devinter Marksman.
Not just precious.
Who's here? I'm just joining. Green ones. Oh, I need to do Blackwall's points. And Solus's points, probably. Hey! Quit attacking me. The Iron Bull's Mercenary Company wants to offer us help. Was it?
Someone help!
Oh, fantastic level up. Don't even have to heal.
Chargers! Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you can make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away.
Not all Kunari have those horns, do they? Not as big as yours. Yours are huge.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Hello?
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
Krem is from Tevinter.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a volunteer thing, because you felt... I was wondering why a mercenary company was contacting us.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
Has this Iron Bull been around non-Kunari places for a while already? He's talking like, you know, he's not talking like how the Kunari usually talk, with all the Kun talk and all that. I mean, okay, I guess, if it doesn't cost me money personally.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is, demons, dragons, the bigger the better. And there's one other thing, might be useful, might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Feel like we've heard of it. Probably not as an elf.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
What? Why are you just telling me you're a spy? Okay. Well, these two are the same. They're basically saying it's the exact same.
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
Well, that does give you extra brownie points.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
That almost sounds like it's too good to be true.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
You know already.
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Hey, back off! She's taken! I was gonna do this one, but maybe now I'll do this one.
You run your reports past Liliana before sending them. You send nothing she doesn't approve. If this turns out to be a trick, or if your reports compromise the Inquisition, Cassandra will eat you alive.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tervinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Okay, sounds good. I wish they would delay the whole Operation Completed thing until after the cutscenes. I don't want to see it in the middle of a cutscene. Another warrior, Iron Bull himself. Okay, well... would it be good to have him here? Does he belong here normally in the Storm Coast? No, I think I'll just... 2 warriors? We could do 2 warriors, 2 mages. Do you think that would work? That could be a thing. It could be. Yeah, since we tried Sarah earlier already, and me and Solus, yeah, you know, let's try it out. We don't have a rogue though, is that alright? Probably. Hopefully. There's a new operation available. Super rainy here. Alright guys, let's do some quick point stuff. I got a point. I got a point. Hey, I thought the whole thing of- I had the thing about how people don't interrupt me. But people were interrupting me still, definitely. When you're in combat, lightning will periodically strike at a random nearby enemy. That sounds pretty good. Static cage. The paralyze that we got, is it this one? Lightning bolt? It does do damage. This one doesn't do damage, right? This one traps people. And they can't do anything to get out of it. In fact, if they do, they get paralyzed. Let's do this one. 7. Okay. Blackwall. So you are also weapon and shield. I guess I'll just go all in here. Payback strike, shield wall. Very similar to Cassandra. Oh, does that mean... wait, can I check if Iron Ball is a two-handed sword kind of guy? Ball's edge. I have a better one for you immediately, but you're not level 8 yet. Do I have armor for you? Maybe what Blackwall's wearing right now. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think... I just sold a whole bunch of stuff, so... this isn't that great. 63. I did get a new armor for myself, if that's anything. Griffin robes. I have an empty sigil. That's fine. The magic defense is a little worse, but numbers-wise, pretty good. Okay. So, Solus, you want this one then? Probably better than what you have. Okay. Why does it look so much worse on you? I don't know why. This one looks better on you, because it's your default thingy, right? Oh, it's pretty similar, but the arm is different? Okay. So that is, all that to say... ooh, whoa, I look like a hardcore soldier now. Maybe let's do... okay, Solus, you got 1 point. Really? Only 1 point on all this time? Solus has Disrupt magic. We haven't had a chance to try it out yet. Oh, Dispel magic. Rejuvenating barrier. Help them recover mana or stamina more quickly. That's good. So Solus is more of my support guy right now. You should just automatically cast barriers and all that good stuff. Makes sense to me. Sorry, I keep forgetting the keys and stuff. Iron Bowl. Iron Bowl would be two-handed weapon kind of guy. Mighty Blow. Block and slash. Deflect the next incoming attack and a punishing counter. Sounds cool. Shield Breaker. Critical hits crack armor and rend shields. Flow of battle. Every critical hit reduces cooldown times. Feels like I can basically go down an entire tree. Pommel Strike. Whirlwind. Pommel Strike? We have a ring for Pommel Strike. I don't know if we want to use it immediately, though. Why not, I suppose? Yeah. Spin your weapon outstretched. This is an AoE thing? Good. Well, let's see how this goes. That's a lot. This is a lot of stuff. And then you'll just do your thing. Whereas you... I haven't looked into the other Battlemaster. Vanguard. I have Cassandra doing something from Vanguard, but nothing... Nobody's doing anything in Battlemaster, right? Bolster allies. Hooked chain. You can drag your target into arm's reach. That's so metal. Oh my god. Do it. Hamstring. Attack a target from behind, you leave them slowed. That's unlikely to happen though, but... Take the fight out of your foes. Okay, let's just do that and then give you a few attacks for the weapon and shield. Payback strike. Gain stamina when you lose health. You can't be flanked by enemies. Right, Cassandra has some flavor of this too. Go back to Battlemaster a little bit. Get your breath faster when your stamina is very low, regenerates more quickly. Deal more damage against people that are stunned or knocked down. Better them than you. Combat roll. Rolling away from people. Well, this is it's a new skill. Not a passive thing. Alright. Welcome to the party, Iron Bull, I suppose. Whoa, look at my armor. I'm like fancy and not mage-like anymore. A lot of people died here earlier. Then after we accepted Iron Bull's help, I guess it's time for us to go investigate the whole... Are there actually Grey Wardens at the coast or not? Yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, there's a shard here. That's right. I guess we can... it's right here. But overall, if we want to go down, that's this one. There's a whole ocean here, though. We can't really cross this, can we? I don't think so.
You've seen many things in the Fade. How do you know they're true?
I don't. Everything in the Fade is a memory. And memories are all too easily muddied. Just like your history books. They contain truth, but reason and sense are required to extract it.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
The bandits that we were supposed to meet up with? Alright. The bandits blocking us? Hi. Hi. Wait, I forgot what my new skill does. Static cage. Cage the archer. Thank you. And then just... Oh, that guy's just completely frozen. That's awesome. For a little time anyway. Oh, Solus, did you give us a barrier? Alright. Not too bad. Is this their flag? There's a shard here. There we go. Wow, so every single smaller map here, we're gonna have those ocularums, those astrariums, the shards. Whew, okay. What discipline achieves? We came first from the sea. The dreadnoughts took Parvolan at a stroke. We marched on the land called Saharan, then Ravane and the Tevinter Imperium. Our Vidatharthi told us that the winter capital of Minrathus was unassailable. Though it did not fall, its walls were cracked with steel and Bekan fire. Tevinter saw what discipline achieves. The Bas called us conquerors when we brought them purpose. When we Tamasrans teach a child to read or wilderness is made fruitful, is that conquest? Without the certainty of the Kun, there can be no reason. The Bas raised 3 retaliations against our forces, pushing back in Antiva and Ravane. The Kabithari, still adapting to the Kun's rule, suffered worst. The very people the Bas sought to liberate. The land burned while the Bas called us savages. Such madness and hypocrisy needed another answer. We signed the treaties of the Bas to silence them, and left. We will return. Patience is a manifestation of self-control. While the Bas bicker among themselves, we prepare. What is time compared to the demands of the Kun? Why is this just here? Iron Bowl, is it your stuff? Does Iron Bowl even follow the Coon? I kind of have some doubts about that. Oh, hi. Hi, do you mind if I read this first? The Coon. Long ago, the Ashkari lived in a great city by the sea. Wealth and prosperity shone upon the city like sunlight, and still its people grumbled in discontent. The Ashkari walked the streets of his home and saw that all around him were signs of genius. Triumphs of architecture, artistic masterpieces, the palaces of wealthy merchants, libraries, concert halls. But he also saw signs of misery, the poor, sick, lost, frightened, and the hopeless. And the Ashkari asked himself, how can one people be both wise and ignorant, great and ruined, triumphant and despairing? So the Ashkari left the land of his birth, seeking out other cities and nations looking for a people who had found wisdom enough to end hopelessness and despair. He wandered for many years through empires filled with palaces and gardens, but in every nation of the wise, the great, and the mighty, he found the forgotten, the abandoned, and the poor. Finally, he came to a vast desert, a wasteland of a bare rock clawing at the empty sky, where he took shelter in the shadow of a towering rock and resolved to meditate until he found his answer or perished. Many days passed until one night, as he gazed out from the shadow of the rocks, he saw the lifeless desert awaken. 100,000 locusts hatched from the barren ground, and as one, they turned south, a single wave of moving earth. The Ashkari rose and followed in their wake, a path of devastation miles wide. The once verdant land turned to waste, and the Ashkari's eyes were opened. I'm pretty sure we've read this one before. Existence is a choice. There's no chaos in the world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is the source of suffering. Suffering is a choice, and we can refuse it. It is in our own power to recreate the world, or destroy it. And the Ashkari went forth to his people. Yes, the teachings of the Coon are often just not very comprehensible to everyone else. Even more so when you're in the middle of a storm here, and we're trying to get rid of some bandits and all. Oh, that's so good! It works on everybody? Everybody in that little area? My god! That cage! Amazing. You guys deal with that. Oh, this guy's floating! Babari. Oh no! Oh no, can we still wrap back around here? Is that still a thing? I think we can, fortunately. Maybe? Hopefully. Never know which side of the mountain range you're on. There's a great cove. A lot of strange animal noises all over. Oh, the rendezvous point. No, 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 I'm trying to climb up here. They won't let me. Here? Okay, that kind of worked. Who's here? The Mabari's in question. Wait, don't focus on the dog. There's some people coming over. Hysarian blade. Oh, soulless? That could work. Well, my trying out of the other people was a little short-lived.
Popular spot with smugglers, I expect.
Yep, I think we can see that already. Some more people. Soulless. Casting barriers and all that. We can't cast it when people are far away from us though, huh? We want everyone to be all grouped up. Okay. Oh no.
These must be the missing soldiers.
We should see that their families are notified.
So they made it here, but the bandits got them. Which means what? That's why we weren't able to find out anything about the wardens? Storm Coast. Wait. We were supposed to meet the bandits, but the bandits killed us? Really? We haven't gone to the Grey Warden stuff yet. No. Heavy adventurer armor. Keen Rashveen Vitar. Oh, Iron Bull can maybe use that. Keen Rashveen Vitar. 5. Okay, better than nothing, right? Too good for you? Human trained only. It's not even that great.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
We got those too, didn't we? Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with a mercy's crest. The blades of Asarian will listen. You will only get yourself cast out, or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Asarian.
If you're interested, it looks like we can challenge their leader.
They have traditions. These men were just following a code. If the Inquisition can win their loyalty, we could steer them on a better path.
They killed our people. They killed our people. I don't know if we want to do that. Let me have a look first, I guess. The shard is here. On the roof. And that's it. Requisition Mercy's crest to challenge the bandit leader. Optional. So it's like a thing we make and then we continue doing that, or what? Do we need to do that if we want to maybe turn them around and recruit them? Is this stuff what we need for the requisition? Deep Stalker hide? Well, I don't have it yet right now, so maybe I'll just keep looking around first. If we keep going though, we might miss out on the optional thing. I guess we'll see. Sorry, buddy. Just felt like killing a ram for no reason. That's all. You didn't drop anything. Where would we find deep stalkers? It's like a specific thing. Are we just gonna head towards the next thing then? I feel like that's not... It would be nice if we could do the requisition thing beforehand. But I don't know. Can we put this off? Because I do want to find the Deep Stalker hide if we have it, but the question is... Right now, the map... That's just what we're heading towards. Maybe I'll head over here first. Would that be a better bet? Just, you know, get the camp. That's always a good thing, right? It's never gonna be a bad thing. It's just that we have to find Deep Stalkers if we want that hide, but I don't even know where we're supposed to be able to find them. Aren't these guys usually underground? Oh, Lord. Right, so this is where the bandits are. Maybe let's skip out on that for a second. Wait until I can get the amulet stuff ready. And for now, maybe go this way. Back to the beach areas. Oh, you ready? You ready? Nobody else has a barrier. Oh. Wait, what's the other giant thing? What? Whoa! Okay, the dragon, sure, but what's the other thing? Can I look at this safely?
Okay, that's badass.
Don't attack it. Don't attack. I just want to see what it is. What is this? Like some Attack on Titan thing. Oh, I don't think we should get too close. What are you? Are they just fighting? Why won't it show me what they are? I want to see their name. Giant. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no. Okay, the dragon flew away. Can we fight you? Maybe? Alright, let's give it a go. They're level 8. Not unbeatable, I would say. Woohoo! But everyone needs a shield, not just Solus. Everyone needs a shield. Oh my dear. I didn't even know this world had giants. This is the first time we've ever seen one, right? Or ran into one. We can do it though. We can do it. I think we can. Oh, Solus, I didn't get you. That's okay. Oh, throw some bees at it. Throw some bees. Yeah! That'll teach you. Mess with the Inquisition, you get bees. You're very loud, by the way. My ears are blowing out right now. I'm just gonna... Solus is further away. We can do this. No, no, no! Oh, we got it! Oh, that's crazy! Damn! Wow! Reinforced scout armor. Hey, 100! No, mine's 110. Wish I could compare it immediately with what I have right now and just equip it here. Didn't we get the ability to do that in 2? Maybe? I don't quite remember. The dragon flew away though. Let's see. Can I figure out which one the giant is? Giant. 938 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mirror, continued musings on giants. I assume they enroached due to disruption of their environs. Perhaps clawing darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their only motivator, and I have observed them eating meat, grains, and leaves. Nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging, that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious descriptive. Yet, are these giants merely beasts of destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they are somewhat more common, to winter breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed waterways, preferring to float its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential to raise them in praise. Oh, pff, to the Maker? Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of greater purpose. Well, listen, Maker, in these strange children, I will approach tomorrow in your name. Excerpt annotated below in a different hand, probably because the first guy died. Last entry in the letters of Brother Estomer, his only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. Ugh. This archivist's recommendation. Remind the neophytes that the tale of Sister Dariel in the Wolf's Den is a metaphor. Yeah, this guy got stomped on, flat. But according to this brother here, giants are... they're gigantic, but they don't seem very intelligent in all sorts of ways. Which, I mean, I guess the world's fair. You can't have it both ways. Be intelligent and strong and gigantic. Nope. One or the other.
You have seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
Well, Solus didn't sound like he was trying to disrespect anybody, I guess.